Howdy, hello. Welcome. Kia ora. It's stream time again, baby. It's streaming. We're streaming. Yeehaw. Good evening, Despia. We left off in Kingston. And we have a slaver to kill. Apparently I have reals to collect as well. Let's do that now. While I get kind of warmed up. Oh, screehaw! So true. Hi, egrets. Okay. Skip all that and give me the money. Let's see here. I'll just leave this alone for now. Oh. The rewards aren't really worth it on anything except the, like, biggest ones. I guess let's clear a route. Fuck it. Repair the ships. Or don't. Apparently the solution is die. Is this Star Citizen? Sure is. You know me, famous Star Citizen enjoyer. Hi, Alistair. And hi, Sil, as well. Sink your battleship. Okay. Updated to dangerous. Oh yeah, there are some parts of that which is definitely, like, there are some parts of Star Citizen which are, like, conceptually neat, right? I'm not going to deny that. I think it would be a very silly thing to deny, in fact. But, boy... Yeah. If only they didn't take money for a Wing Commander spiritual sequel and make an MMO instead. Oops! I think the, at the very least, you've got stuff like Everspace 2, which is very much in that vein now, which is nice. And doesn't have weird monetization. Just deeply weird and strange. Yes, it is now a, like, proper RPG instead of being the weird roguelite that it was Which, like, that never seemed like a fit for what they were doing. I'm not going to pretend I know what they were thinking, but I don't think that was their best decision in developing that. But it's a proper RPG, and it's on Game Pass. Pretty good if you ask me. I've played a bit of it. I've had a pretty decent time. Oh yeah, no, like the developers obviously, like, they had good intentions. They were making the best game that they could, but they made a conscious design choice to make it a run-based roguelike for that first one, and it was not good. Like, it's just not the right format for that style of game, I feel. Like, I imagine they were drawing inspiration from FTL when they were designing that bit. When they were determining, like, oh, what are our core systems gonna be? Hell, it's, like, FTL is pretty popular, and, like, we enjoyed that. Yeah, they tried something, at the very least. Definitely an odd one, though. I have heard good things about Cobalt Core. As always, though, with these things, it's like, oh, I would need cash money. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. What do you mean? Explain yourself, video game. Assassin's Boats. Yep, this is Assassin's Boats. The philosophy of nothing is true, everything is permitted is something that I have briefly discussed on this channel before. But basically, the philosophy behind it is more so about, like, it's like, okay. Nothing is true, everything is permitted is not a literal, it's not a literal expression. It is meant to be taken with a grain of salt. It is not commanding unlimited freedom, it is commanding that you be wise, per the writings of, like, Altair and, like, foundational members of the Assassin's Creed. To say that nothing is true, how does this get summed up again? Alistair coming in to save my ass because I can't think. Nothing is true is more about how society's built on, like, social constructs. They aren't absolute truths. Yeah, exactly. There are facts, but, like, when it comes to how society is structured, nothing is true. We made all that stuff up. Everything is permitted. The extension of that phrase, I at the very least remember, which is where other men are limited by morality or law, everything is permitted. A statement of, like, intent and force to, like, reach your goals. To preserve... Ultimately, like, the goal of the Assassins, the stated goal, is to preserve humanity's liberties and prevent total tyranny. And the Templar philosophy is very much about control and you know, kind of we know best. We'll be the guiding hand. All right. I always feel like the philosophy of the saying nothing is true, everything is permitted is something that is interesting to me, and I feel like I should actually invest more time in properly learning how to explain it. Because I feel like I feel like I made a fool of myself for a little bit there. And, you know, c'est la vie. Can't all be winners. It is about gender. We just made it. Yeah, gender is a perfect example. We just made it up. You can do whatever. Money? We made money up. Like, we could decide to do away with money. We made that up. Oh yeah, no, we are in kind of a cashless society as it is. I mean, like, I fucking pay for things from my watch sometimes. That's just how it is. But yeah, it's I think this was something I mentioned as well in previous discussions of this. It's very easy to it's very easy to read nothing is true, everything is permitted as very nihilist. To suggest that it is reckless and acts without care. But if you look at the actual philosophy of it, if you acknowledge that on a societal level, all of society is just constructed around us. Nothing is really true or absolute in that way. And everything is permitted commands us to be again, it's, the philosophy there is a command to be wise rather than to be truly, like, unfettered and reckless, right? You have responsibilities. Austin Powers put this there's a great little bit at the end of Austin Powers, the first one, The Spy That Shagged Me. Which was about responsibility and the politics of the sexual revolution of the 1960s. Basically just that we didn't know that when we were messing around, we didn't know that we had responsibilities in this way. We just, like, we were having fun experimenting. We didn't know what we know now, but if we did, then we would have been responsible. Again, I'm misremembering and very weirdly paraphrasing that, but I found that a weirdly touching message at the end of a 90s sex comedy that I thought was going to be rough, but I ended up really liking. Austin Powers one's pretty good. Oh, sorry, it's International Man of Mystery. You're so right. I'm so sorry.
Alarm! Rouse yourselves, you dullards!
I'm telling the Austin Powers fandom. I am the Austin Powers fandom.
Take no notice, just let me... Intruder! I need some help here!
I make the lore. Same. No bells rang. I'm pretty sure I heard that bell ring earlier, but go off. I am the lore. I am the lore. Thank you for the opportunity to do that. That's great. Classic. Oh! What? Hey! You alright there, sir? Also, you know what got me... Hang on, you've got me thinking about something that's a tangential point to the, like, nothing is true, everything is permitted. This philosophy appears somewhere else! It appears in another video game. Can you believe it? Where is my game caps folder? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Okay, there it is. So, here we go. I'm gonna put up a little screenshot. Hey, look, it's the Hitted Man. We like the Hitted Man around here. But in particular, I would like to focus on this little bit right up here. Look at this little bit. Malus necessarum. Necessary, you could translate that to necessary violence, I believe. Necessary malice. Let me try and let's translate from Latin. That's not how that works. Translate from Latin to English. A necessary evil. It is not Hanlon's razor. But it is, I think the philosophy more or less comes from this Latin root. The necessary evil, malus necessarium. But like that entire game is about, again, taking out, like, you take out people in power systematically in order to, like, preserve. Yeah, right. Of course, it's from another game about killing people as an assassin, but it's like 47's ultimate goal is about preserving freedom. Well, ultimate goal. It's dubious. That's not really true. I'm going to ignore that I said that. But like a lot of the philosophy of that game is like oh yeah, the ultra rich are like trying to keep people in control, and they are doing bad and evil things. So we perform a necessary evil in order to stop that. Okay, warehouse raid's done. Let's get the story stuff underway, shall we? We showed up in Kingston. We haven't done anything here. Hello? Can I fast travel, please? That's so true. Tom Nook... No, Tom Nook would be the one getting, like... The mayor's gonna come in and murk Tom Nook and leave, like, malice necessary on like a little letter with that on it.
Hey, friend. Wanna go a little further?
Alright, we have a slaver to obliterate. Traveling salesman, sequence 5.
Here's how it goes. Torres meets with Prince, carrying a portion of the ransom, saying the rest is close behind. When we see the Sage, you bring in the rest of the gold, make the swap, and get out. I'll be watching all from close by.
No, Kenmer, you run this scheme alone, at the risk of losing the faith of your crew. It makes me ill to think of you bartering with that wretched slaver.
Come on, mate. Once we have the Sage, we'll all be rich.
Not if young Master Kid gets to him first.
Kid? Jesus. That lad's here to kill him.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to the Sage. Can you hold off till he appears?
The Sage is here.
Aye. And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus. I'll stay my blade for a time, but not long.
Good lad. Yeah, thankfully, they're completely oblivious to the only hooded man on the continent following them. Though in fairness, I am out of sight.
A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
Oh. Oh. Thanks, kid.
Ah, see. Much has changed in that short time. None called me governor, for instance, where I quit that post last year.
Ah, I was not aware.
You couldn't help it, could you, Ken? Stick in your nose at things you can't understand.
Nervous, kid. Keep your blades
So
cold.
many churches in Kingston.
Just my
Have
brother.
the English at last taken to converting their slaves to the Christian faith?
Ah! Convert them? God knows, Paris. There's none here so foolish as them.
English? How do you mean? Foolish? How do you mean?
Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my impatience, but how far is it yet?
We are nearly there.
Okay.
land. Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that right for 30 years?
I find your bearing appalling, Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards. Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and sharpened your hearts.
This is not to
Jesus.
natural quality of all races or sexes. Surely your talent and intelligence should lead. But there is no true profit to be gained by the process. In the short term, it is but in the long term, when you are
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So I follow.
There's also another example of, like, very typical conservative logic here. Just like, oh, we're not going to have to deal with the consequences of our actions. Why bother thinking about them?
Watch for your step, boy!
Stand still.
for virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends.
Baby, or you'll swing. Turn around. There's nothing in.
Other stories about you, Trusa. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family, a long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much. I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources. That's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor bought is more enjoyable than honor won, if a touch less permanent.
I grow tired of this walk. We must be close.
Yes, just here. We must be on equal footing, you see. I don't trust Templars any more than you must trust me.
Well, if I had known you were so skittish, I'd have brought you a bouquet of flowers.
Oh, I don't know why I bother. For the money, I suppose. Vast sums of money. You say you came alone, Torres?
Not alone, but certainly without colleagues. I took passage aboard a British merchant's brig.
Ah.
Now's the time.
No. Not until we see the sage.
Here's a quiet spot. I'll see the money.
This is a portion of the ransom. The rest is close at hand.
It pains me to traffic someone of my own race for profit, Mr. Torres. Tell me again, what has this Roberts fellow done to upset you?
Is this some form of Protestant piety I'm not familiar with?
Perhaps another day.
What?
Next time, see to it that we are not followed. Deal with this!
You cocked up.
Showtime.
Kenway.
For a better cause.
You lost your chance, man. I'm going after Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway.
Coins! Come on, man! We can work this together!
You have your chance.
Damn it.
Stay your blade, kid! Wait! Jim, stop!
Come on, kid.
Damn you, old scratch! Keep your natty hands off me!
I can't let you kill those men, kid. Not until I found the sage.
I've been stalking that pig for a week now, charting his moves, and here I find not one but two of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man. You'll have your kills.
When I locate the sage, you're helping me take Prince. Got that?
Kid's justified. The expression. Not this again.
With me, you have always much choice and no vow, yeah?
All right.
Hello, good people. Yes, you all
Well, while we're here on the northern side of town. Oh, their viewpoint not too far from here. And a contract here too. Plantation master in the North Fields is known to be an unusually cruel and sadistic slave trader. Kill him. Easy. Easy. I would do it for free.
everything you could possibly need. Gathered here for you to know.
There's 6 song sheets here. Goddamn. that must be our waypoint up there.
What shall we do with you lot, eh? What did you take in your pocket?
Where's our man? There he is. Let's make some moves.
You're in my sight, sweetheart!
Gotcha.
In me sight! I've got a clear. Attack from all sides now!
Oi, oi. Fuck. Desynchronized. Oh, well, contract complete. Another warehouse to raid, huh? Won't say no to that. Did his berserk wear off? Huh? What? Hello? This area is not restricted. What is happening? The stealth is breaking down in front of me. It is a great irony that the Assassin's Creed games have never had particularly good stealth. Like, it's fine, it works. But it's not the most refined stealth system in the world. It's the price you pay for scale, I guess.
stealth.
There's better stealth in other Ubisoft games, even. Like, I feel like Far Cry's stealth is more comprehensive than Assassin's Creed's often is. Where'd the key holder go? Ah, there.
I've got a clear shot.
Come on. It's interesting too, like, because the Far Cry games are from the same studio. Like, Far Cry 3 is a Ubisoft Montreal product. It's not even while Reggae plays, it's while Skrillex plays while you burn the weed field. Like, that's the kind of series that Far Cry became. It kind of lended itself to madness. Like, yeah, that came from Ubisoft Montreal. So did the Assassin's Creed games. And yet, there's an overall better stealth system. Or at least a lot more, a lot more flexibility. Assassin's Creed, you kind of don't have a lot of options for, like, creating much in the way of distractions or anything. Like, you don't have something like a bait where you can like toss out some bait and yeah, you toss out some bait or like a noisemaker or something like that and cause distractions like that. Everything in Assassin's Creed is very proximity based. Some of that would have to do with, like, setting. I feel like, you know, it's a little bit more accessible to make, like, a firecracker as a noisemaker kind of deal. You're just throwing rocks in Far Cry 3, I think. Hello? What is happening? Just get enemies randomly coming after me now. Windmill. New database entry. Oh, interesting. Okay. That makes sense. Your watermills would be more efficient than your windmills. But your windmills would be more readily available in the Isles of the Caribbean. Oh, hello. Yeah, the animals in like Odyssey and stuff have a very limited range. It's very strange. Captain Kidd?
You prefer meeting in a pub?
I came to Kingston chasing a target. Getting pissed ain't a priority.
We could work together on this, you know. It's Lawrence Prince you're after. I want his prisoner.
We're after the Sage as well, Edward. Careful who you cross.
May the best man win.
There's guards patrolling that property from end to end. Looks to me like they use bells to signal trouble. See there? We'll want to disable those before pushing too far. With so many men about, we can't rely on stealth alone, so... I'll do what I can to distract and draw their attention, giving you a chance to cut them down. Ready?
Your name's not James, is it?
Not most days. Come on.
Alright. Showtime.
If you see Prince before I do, kill him, and there'll be a bit of coin in it for you. All right?
Damn.
Hang on, there was some optional dialogue there that I'm gonna need to see real quick. Yep.
If you see Prince before I do, kill him, and there'll be a bit of coin in it for you. All right?
Damn, man. How is it you're a woman?
Christ, Edward. Is that something that needs explaining? I'm here to do a job. I'll let you be amused later.
Hey, wasn't that Spanish?
You didn't hear what happened? He was attacked by a couple of brigands on his way here. Buccaneers or the like. A nasty business.
Jesus. Is he alright?
Slipped away from what I heard. Lucky neither.
Get his ass! You can join in on the fun. This isn't suspicious at all. Damn. Oi, mate. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so eepy.
Hey, stop! Alarm! Help me, damn it!
No. Bump. That hurt a tad. Alright, 2 more to go. Boy, cunt. Get over here. Gotcha.
You, stop.
No. Oh, come on. Fine. Don't worry, that none of... Oh! Okay. Save me the climb. None of this is suspicious. Bells ringing? It's not suspicious. Bells.
Alert!
Huh?
Interloper, raise the alarm!
Absolutely not.
Interloper, raise the alarm!
Don't you dare.
Alarm! Help me, damn it! Faster! We'll not be losing it!
Technically, it's perfect stealth if you kill everyone. That's true. Can't be detected if nobody is alive to tell anybody you're there. Alright.
Hold! Stand your ground!
Please, I've been shot. I need aid.
Christ, Thompson, look at her. She's hurt.
Dreadfully, sir. I'm poorly
All right,
and faint.
take an arm, lass.
Bless you, lads.
Gates open.
Boy, Marlowe. Mr. Prince says to keep your eyes peeled tonight. Says there's some men about bent on making trouble.
I'll spread the word. Gunner will have your head. Keep him hemmed in.
Let's find our man. I don't merely think I can get away. I know I can get away. Huh?
The way I see it is, sword fighting is a little like making love. It's not always what you think.
Pity for you, then. You are the most inarticulate bugger I've ever met.
Oi, man. That ain't.
For shot, are you here?
I ain't saying nothing, sir. You got no quarrel with me.
You keep those goddamned eyes on the cane, all right? Look up once more, and it'll be the last damn thing you ever see.
No problem here, sir. I'm working as best I can.
Put your back into it, mongrel.
Zoop. Kill Prince. Easy. Let's turn around. Unless he'll come and investigate. Nope. He wants to stay there.
Why,
There you go.
over me like a leering crow to see an old man suffer?
You've caused no small portion of suffering yourself, Mr. Prince. Retribution, I suppose.
You absurd cutthroats and your precious philosophy. You live in the world, but you cannot make it move.
You mistake my motive, old man. I'm only after a bit of coin.
As was I, lad. As was I.
Heads up, Kenway! I found your man!
I remember you. The Templar from Havana.
I'm no Templar, mate. That was just a ruse. We've come here to save your ass from this slaver.
Save me? I work for Mr. Prince.
Oh dear.
He's a poor man to call master. He meant to sell you out to the Templars.
Oh, you can't trust anyone, it seems.
Damn it.
Roberts!
Time to go.
Let's move, can we? Run! See you on the other side.
Fucking hell. Okay.
I've got a clear shot.
Shit.
He'll not pass me.
He'll not pass me. As I go just sailing past. Effortlessly.
I can get it from here.
Close enough.
Shit! Alarm! Alarm!
You'll do no such thing.
Got him dead to rights.
Fuck. Oh god.
You're in my sight, sweetheart. We'll get him, lads. In me sight. He's in my sight.
Partial evasion. Oh god. There's like 15 of them. No! I picked a poor spot to hide. See if I can lose them. Oh, wait. Okay.
Lost your
Cutscene.
again, did you?
Aye. Roberts is a devil with a queer aversion to kindness. I suppose that's 2 men I've lost today. So, what's your real name, lass?
Mary Reed to my mum. And them I call friends. But not a word of it to anyone. Or I'll unman you as well.
Let's fucking go. I love Kidd. James Kidd / Mary Reed. They're a fucking delight. Is that our business attended to in Kingston, then? Yeah, all things considered, that went okay. Could have gone worse. It could have gone a lot worse. I'm gonna collect as many shanties as I can here. That's what? There's 5 left. Let's snag them all. Yeah, like there is side missions and like another Templar hunt here, which would be cool. I think right now I want to focus a little bit more on the main narrative today. There's 4 there. Oh no, all 5 are in the main city. Okay, perfect. We will grab all 5 shanties while we're here. Yeah, the focus is a little bit more on getting main story stuff done. I didn't do very much of it at all last time. But some more side stuff is definitely on the table. Yeah, I think the biggest thing with catching the shanties is always like lining yourself up on the run to get them. If you can line yourself up first, then you'll get them pretty easily every time. Fuck. I thought I was gonna have more time to line that one up, and I didn't.
Is that some sort of train?
Let's have a look at some. Let's have a look at a new piece of gear. New outfit for us. Pirate cloak.
Ah, bonjour. How are you, my friend?
It's basically the same as the brown cloak, but it has the skull and bones on the back. I mean, that works. That's fair. Pirate captain outfit, privateer outfit, crimson cloak. Oh yeah, it's extremely subtle. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Let's see. Ba 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 da ba ba. Ba da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, the color grade on the menu is so bad. It's so egregious. I don't know why they did it that way, especially for outfits. I want to see how it looks, damn it. Very glad that the like RPG Assassin's Creeds have a much more like true to the game rendering of the character. Speaking of which, I have fucking no idea how I want to approach streaming Valhalla. Like, I know I said I wanted to do it, right? I was thinking about it last night. And my immediate thought was, how the fuck am I gonna do this? It's a long game. If I were to upload it as... If I were to stream it all, right? The main story is 60 hours. So at the very least, it's like a 20-part series, I feel like. Just given the general pace at which I explore and do all that stuff. It's like 20 parts, which is like the longest... That would be the longest series I have ever done to date. It would be longer than the entirety of all of the FromSoft games. I think that's I'm not entirely sure how I'm feeling about that. It's just not something it's not something I've done in the past, and I don't want to run the risk of abandoning it, you know? Getting partway through and people are getting interested in Valhalla and
think you're going?
I'm feeling like, maybe my priorities need to go elsewhere on Valhalla, and, like... I don't know. I'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling. But I want to keep stuff... I want to keep stuff reasonable to stream. And I want to focus on doing some more game completions on stream. Which primarily means, like, oh, I should focus on some stuff that's, you know, a bit smaller scale, right? Before it even started moving. Grab the last shanty. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay. Streaming's a tricky balance. I don't know if people realize this. It's tricky to balance the actual, like, performance aspects of it, sure. It's tricky to balance, like, what do you want to commit to in terms of what you stream? Can you commit to a certain thing? Is it going to be too long? Is it going to be too short? Do you need to plan to do multiple things in a stream because you're playing a bunch of shorter stuff? It's the sort of question that I end up thinking about a lot and stressing over. Because I'm very much a perfectionist. I'm very picky about my production. I'm picky about how I do things. And part of me can't afford to not be picky, right? I only have so much energy and so much time. I want to keep it reasonable and share cool things, but don't want to risk burning myself out. Come on. It's gonna disappear. Shanty flew away. Try again later. How's this for a strategy? Come on! Bastard thing. Merci beaucoup, jeu de vidéo. Alright, should be back now. Last bastard thing. Come on! You should be able to climb the lattice. Mr. Kenway, if that is your real name. No, you... I'm making an executive decision. Fuck this. I have 9,000 reals. What do I buy with that? Cannon barrel pistols. Pieces of art. Sell some of my plundering goods. Sugar and rum can be sold. Much more reasonable upgrade. If we go to the pirate scimitars, it's a +2 damage at the cost of -1 speed, which I can live with.
A hearty good day to ye, sir.
There's a rowboat. Cross the harbor, travel to Port Royal. Oh. What? Oh, it's put me on this little island here. And then this is Port Royal. Okay. Is it still counting all of this as Kingston? It's like a whole other bloody town over here.
Load after load.
Yoink! Yeah, okay. This is all the Kingston area still. And something up here is restricted. To be continued.
Not a word, other than rumors of pirate activity.
Well, rumors of pirate activity, you gotta watch out. You never know. Yeah, ignore my coat. Oi! Is this taking us across the harbor, or is this taking me into my ship? Across the harbor. Why do I bother asking? Phoenix detail. Oh, these are the... Okay, that's part of the manuscripts there. Can you sail this little ship? Nope. Alright, there was a rowboat out here that I think brings me to just my ship. Just to my ship, thanks.
Captain has the helm.
Yeah. Sail to sea. Alright, where be our next objective then? Nassau? What have we got going on up in Nassau at the moment? Suppose we'll find out. Take control of the fort while we're out here. I love that my crew is so happy to see me. Always. Oh boy. Okay, we got bounty hunters coming in. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I'm not gonna be back for long, though. It's hitting me how much I need a nap. So I do apologize for a shorter stream today. I'm glad that I at least, you know, did it. We'll... on-stream nap. No. My naps are too unpredictable for that. It's gonna end up with, like, there's gonna be a timer on screen that's like, I've been away for 120 minutes plus 150 minutes. It's gonna keep going. 150 hours nap. So true.
Careful, Captain! These waters are closely watched by our enemies.
Oh yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna grab this fort and then shut her down for the evening.
Sir, to starboard! Cargo there, sir!
He'd be tired.
off there, Captain.
That fog is not at all menacing. Can't tell where I'm bloody aiming. Oh, I don't have any mortar shots anyway. Open fire.
Ready to fire, sir! That's a good shot to triple! Fire! Let's go explode! Take a shot, sir!
All right. Yeah, and it, like the nine defenses was ridiculous, but it's only going to get worse because there's 3 tiers of these difficulties. Let's go. I wasn't sure which fortress this was going to be. It's a Spanish fort. Good tactical position out here in the fog and all. There we go. I forgot I have my little hideout. I completely forgot that the little hideout is there in Inagua. How could I have forgotten this?
Captain Kenway, a moment. I'll not play duck and drink you, Captain. I need coin to build a little emporium. I'd be ever obliged. And a local shop would bring in many a useful ware for you as repayment.
True. Let's see how many upgrades I can do. Alright, so we have a shop now. What do you want?
Been thinking, Captain. Why not build ourselves a grand old bonfire by the beach? The lads would be at better cheer if they had such a spot to let loose. You savvy? Yeah,
that sounds like a great idea. 7,000! Lets you hire drunken pirate groups for free. 7,000 reals. It's a very expensive bonfire.
A good captain. He takes care of his men, yes? The sailors are a peu dissatisfied that there are no women of comfort here. I know just where to find them, but we need to build them a home.
Built a brothel. Lets you hire dancer groups for free. 150,000. See, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable investment. So is it just these two? Hot damn.
Thinking, Captain. Why not build ourselves a grand old bonfire by the beach? The lads would be in better cheer if they had such a spot to let loose. You savvy?
Oh yeah, there's probably more upgrades to come. But these initial, like, I think this is the third tier of these upgrades now. It's kind of expensive. Oh, there's another upgrade up by the house? What could this possibly be? Gonna be like, renovate the house. $2 billion real. A real is worth substantially less than a pound, is my understanding. A pound of the Great British variety.
This still doesn't quite feel like home.
Manor facade. 6,000. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be. As good a stopping point as any. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry for the shorter stream here. Y'all enjoy your evening, etc.